How's it going, everyone? It's Jordify SFC here, and welcome to my first ever Black Ops 2 video. In this video I thought I'd show you how to the best SMG to rank up fast, and basically what I mean is to get points. Basically it's a run and gun class. It's very aggressive. You're going to be running and running, not stopping, not camping or anything. So if you're into that kind of stuff, then this video is definitely for you. So we'll start off with our primary weapon, and that is the SMG. As you can see, if you look at its fire rate, damage and range and accuracy, it's pretty well balanced. I mean, everything's roughly in the middle except for the range, but you don't get much range from the submachine guns. So we're going to choose the SMG. As you see, I've maxed out. I'll just choose one camo. I'll just choose that camo and weapon thing. For I'll start with perk 1. Perk 1, we're going to be going Ghost. Ghost is a brilliant perk. I just cannot play without it for some reason. It's such a good perk. It keeps you, if you don't know what it does, you cannot be detected by enemy UAVs whilst moving, planting, or defusing bombs, or while controlling score streaks. So that basically means if you got a VTOL and you had Ghost on, if you didn't have Ghost, you'd be vulnerable on the ground when UAVs would be going over, but when you're controlling it, you won't be on the UAV. So that's pretty good, and whilst you're moving, you'll be off the UAV as well. So it's such a good perk, but you unlock it quite late, so if you don't have that already, you can choose Lightweight if you want. It is quite good, but I prefer Ghost. If we move on to perk 2, Toughness, pretty much the best one. I was going to switch it to Scavenger. I haven't really tried Scavenger out yet. I'll just unlock it now, but I might try it later. I haven't really tried it yet, but I have Toughness, and it just stops you flinching when you get shot. So it's quite a good perk. It's pretty much the only decent perk in perk 2, except for Scavenger right there. So if we move on to perk 3, we're actually going to use a wild card for this one, and that is perk 3 Greed. And for the two perks we're going to have Dexterity and Extreme Conditioning. I'm sure you will guess that. That's what you should basically have for all submachine guns. Dexterity, basically you aim faster after sprinting, and you mantle, which basically means jump over obstacles, and you climb ladders faster. That is really helpful, because sometimes I'm running and an enemy comes up right in front of me one-on-one, and luckily, because I have Dexterity, I can aim up quickly, or drop shot him, or do whatever, and basically I win the gunfight most of the times. Extreme Conditioning makes you sprint for longer duration. It's such a good perk. You can run for like 20 seconds without needing to stop and wait like 3 seconds. So there we go. Yeah, so they're both brilliant perks. I probably couldn't use this gun without perks, so it's going to be hard to get gold. Lethal, we're just going to have the standard Semtex, but I sometimes use C4 depending on my mood. Tactical, just have one concussion grenade. That's basically standard. You all know what a concussion grenade does and what Semtex does. Moving on to attachments for the SMG, we have Suppressor. That is really good. It doesn't add much recoil onto the gun. It's still usable, but it lowers the damage quite a lot. So that's why you should run and gun. That's why you got to get right into people's faces and just surprise them pretty much. For our second attachment, I'm kind of not confused. I mean, like, I don't really know which one's better. I have extended mags. Depending on the day, if I feel like I'm spraying, then I use extended mags. But if I feel like I need to, if it's depending on the map, say if it's hijacked, then I'll switch to laser sight because I'll be close quarters all the time. But I prefer extended mags. This setup is so good. Believe me, you will run and gun. If you get so many kill streaks. Actually, I'll go show you my kill streaks now. This is what you should have: UAV, Hunter Killer, and Counter UAV. The reason you should have these low kill streaks is because once you get UAV, you're bound to get the Hunter Killer, and then you're bound to get the Counter UAV. And what that does, you can just cycle through these score streaks and just rack up points after points. And I know Counter UAV, you unlock that at level 35. So if you're not high enough level, you can always use the Guardian, which you unlock at like level 10 or something like that. The Guardian's very good for hardpoint. You get loads and loads of assist for it. But Counter UAV, I just generally just think that's just one of the best kill streaks to use. I love using low kill streaks. Or you can use the orbital VSACs, that really helps you. So basically this is the class I use. If you enjoyed this video, you can always click the like button, and if you enjoy my content, you can always hit that subscribe button, as it really helps me out, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.